Okay, so this video is about my first ghost experience that I can recall. This was probably in the early 90s. I guess roughly between 91 93. It was a rough guess. It was in between the summer of 2nd and 3rd grade, or 3rd and 4th grade. I was 7 or 8 approximately. It was at my grandparents' old house. And a little tidbit of info: my uncle and aunt think to have seen a ghost or experienced a ghost in this house too. And my neighbors down the street have too in their neighborhood. Like, it's in the same neighborhood, 2 houses down. Anyway, but back to my story. Yeah, I was a child. I had walked there. It was a hot summer day. I knew how to get into the house because there's a key in the garage. And that house it was nice going there because I always had soda. And so the first thing I did when I walked into the door, I got a picture I can show you too. Okay, so you walk into the house, and I came over here, and here's the refrigerator. And then so I got a soda, and the depth perception's off a little bit. Anyway, the distance from here to there is maybe 4 feet, 4 or 5 feet, not very distant. But just to give you perspective, this is if my back was against the wall. And right here you can see the reflection. There's a little chair. This is a television that was in the corner. Here, down here, this is the countertop. Here's the sink, and up here was the television that was off. Okay, like, this is how I know that I saw something that was real. I got my soda pop, came over here. There's a little chair next to the doorway behind me that led to the dining room. Now, I had just taken a couple gulps, like very refreshing gulps of soda. I just walked like 3-4 miles, it felt like, a hot summer day. And no more than just set my soda down and just exhaling. I noticed movement caught my attention, and I looked, and in the television that was off, in the reflection of the screen, just like how a television, if it's turned off, it's just kind of a mirror image. In the doorway behind me, there was like a vapor. I used to say it was like, if you can imagine what like sheets on a clothesline blowing in the wind would look like whoosh. It was like that, or a mist, or a cloud. I just drew a little stick figure in here so you get the idea that there was a ghost that passed through that doorway. But I caught just half to 2/3 way through the doorway as it continued to just go past the door. And instantly, all of my hair stood on end, and I bolted out that door. I was out of that house in under 3 seconds, I'm sure. And for years, like, I struggled with it. Like, did I really see something? And why I'm pretty convinced, why I'm convinced is because for sure I know it did happen. I didn't dream this. This happened in every day-to-day life. On one particular day, this happened. Why I'm convinced is because standing outside of that house after I just bolted out of dead fright, I remember standing there for 8 or 10 minutes debating, what the hell am I going to do? Because I am too scared to go back in there. I ended up going back in, and I remember like creeping through, looking around every corner, waiting to see something. It was gone, or I couldn't see it, but I remember that, and I know it was real. The event really happened. This drawing is the best way I have for someone else to kind of interpret or perceive it. Feel free to ask me about it. Yeah, I'm happy to share. So.